Hello Fantasy Faithfuls and welcome to Fantasy Snapshot, where I'm looking at Mike Williams.
Rivers passes caught for the touchdown by Williams.
Williams is facing the Baltimore Ravens in the wildcard game. The Ravens give up 22.0 points on average, making them the 16th best opponent in the league for wide receivers with 12.7 yards per reception and 12 touchdowns. Williams is clearly being targeted way more to the short left than to the short right. However, he has some of the highest deep zone target numbers in the league, meaning how the Ravens handle the deep targets will be the main thing, and teams have been scared of going deep against the Ravens all year. Only 14% of pass attempts have gone deep. His catch rate in his two main zones, short left and deep right, are not good. Sure, he's above the benchmark of 60% in the short left, but 25% in the deep right is not optimal at all. A good thing though is that these two zones are the zones the Ravens give up most catches to opposing receivers per target. The deep right will be the main zone this week and will decide everything. It is Williams' most targeted deep zone with a terrible catch rate but 34 yards per catch. And the Ravens give up a catch on 83% of deep right targets for 26 yards per catch. If Williams can catch one or two balls here, he can get some yards. He has been very inconsistent in 2018 and is actually 0.5 points below the league average floor while being 6.7 above the average ceiling. His chance of booming is not that high, but since his ceiling is so high, this is not that big of a problem. Same with his bust risk, there is no risk of him being below 0.9 this week. His touchdown rate this year is an amazing 11%, third highest of all receivers I made videos on this year. And with how the Chargers are playing at the moment, where they're using Williams in combination with how the Ravens handle receivers, I have him predicted for a limited workload of 4 targets and 3 receptions. With his usability, we see even more how inconsistent he has been. 2 weeks he's ranked as wide receiver 1 while having 8 weeks below the average of a third wide receiver. With that, he has had 5 weeks that he should have been started. And looking at this week's situation, the Chargers are on the road versus a top 16 air defense with a winning record. For Williams, this is an absolute best situation he can have. He has scored more points on the road, more against top 16 air defenses, and a lot more against teams with a winning record. Williams has seen 15 red zone targets this year, and with those targets, he's scored 7 touchdowns, which is great. That adds up to a 19.4% share of the Chargers' red zone targets, and the Ravens give up a touchdown on 30% of all wide receiver red zone targets. The problem is, teams rarely get into the red zone against the Ravens. Based on all these stats, he has a risk factor of 56% this week. He's a big risk. The touchdown potential is there, but the lack of opportunity is scary. So for the wildcard week, I have Mike Williams predicted to score 8.4 fantasy points. In conclusion, he fits okay against the Ravens defense and is in a great situation, but his inconsistency and reliance on touchdown is concerning. I'm playing him in DFS this week as the other options are lacking upside. What do you think about Williams? Are you starting him this week? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more weekly content and hit that like button.
In the backfield, Rivers, deep shot from Rivers, over the shoulder. Mike Williams, what a grab!
Hello Fantasy Faithful, I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to check out more of them right here and here. In case you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat.